Hey guys, so I'm here with one of my favorite plants, a beautiful Hoya. And today we're gonna go over the spiritual significance of Hoyas and also all the different ones that are currently my favorite this year. Keep watching. Hey guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Monet. I'm one of the co-owners of Plante La Vie Nursery. We have a mobile greenhouse. We travel all over Florida now in the greenhouse selling all kinds of really fun and unique plants. But today is a special topic. I wanted to talk about my personal favorite plants. I gift these plants literally to everyone, and they are Hoyas. So the reason why I love Hoyas so much, just like this beautiful Hoya Carnosa, is the spiritual significance of them. So if you don't know, Hoyas are usually very protective, and they also really help you align with your highest self. So if you feel called to them, there's usually a reason why. I always tell people the plants will call you, especially when you're in inner space immersed with them. But more importantly, they really help us stay grounded, right? Like all plants do, but more importantly with Hoyas, not only grounded, but they help us heal from wounds. So usually when someone maybe has gone through a loss or they are grieving, I always love giving someone a Hoya just because of how they almost engulf you in love when they're in your space. I want to show you guys a couple of my favorite ones right now. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a couple different ones. This is actually another type of Hoya, has some variegation on it. And I love how bright and vibrant the leaves are on these guys. They're so beautiful. And they also have like this really cool pink stem. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, this one is a favorite. I have these all over my house, my front porch. And I just love when they bloom. I love when they bloom. I don't have any that are blooming right now, but I love to post when they bloom. It's like such a happy moment. Okay, so right now I'm currently loving, look at this guy. This is called a Hoya Publiyx. I think that's how you pronounce it. It starts with a P. But if you guys can see, it's got some white speckles on it. And I had some baby versions of this, and I did not know that they produce also these really dark purple colored ones. Which I absolutely love. I love anything with different colors, but the leaf textures, it's another reason why I love Hoyas, is that they're so thick and their stems are so thick too. And you of course don't want to cut any of the stems off unless you're propagating, because they grow from these nodes, if that makes any sense. So I can show you guys an example. So as you can see, like here's this long vine, here are the nodes, and then the leaves grow from these nodes. So if you were to propagate, right, you could always trim, and I can do another video on how to propagate your Hoya. But it's really easy to do, especially if you want to gift some of your Hoya to a friend. Okay, another favorite, I probably have 15 of these all over my house. But the tricolor, so stunning. And I have this actually in a trellis protecting my greenhouse. I have two really big ones protecting the greenhouse, which I think I did a video of earlier. But the more light that they get, the more pink and more white, and their blooms are pink, and they are just stunning. They grow so quickly too. And they're really easy, and I think that's another reason why I love Hoyas so much, is that they grow in bright areas, so people that have full sun like I do in Florida, they grow really well. They grow really well in lower light situations as well, so it really is a great plant for almost anyone. moving on, here's one that I love too. Look at this. Hoya Chelsea. I love her so much. Now, the leaves are a little bit thinner. I don't know if you can tell. They're not as thick as like the Hoya Carnosas, but they're still really sturdy. This one's huge and I love it so much. I love big plants. They make me so happy. But these guys have more of a circular shape. And another thing that I love so much about these is that you could put them in a container garden, you could put them outside, you can put them inside. But the cool thing is that they will trellis too. Like if you wanted to kind of vine them up a wall, you could train them to grow upwards. Really the sky is the limit with Hoyas and how hardy they are and how wonderfully healing they are. But I just love the leaf texture of this, just how round and beautiful and vibrant they are. And this one also has like a really dark, I don't know if you can tell, like a little baby dark leaf in there. But yeah, these guys are just stunning. Okay, moving on. We have Kentiana, which is right here. These guys get really long and they're really funky, but the variegated version, I don't have one with me, but the variegated version has like more dark purple in it and are just beautiful, more purple and white. So this one's a really cool one too, especially when they get really full and really, really long. Okay. Another one that I really like, these really remind me of like string of hearts, but a lot easier than the string ofs. And this one's called a Hoya Curtsii. Really, really easy. And I really like the color of the leaves too, how they have this like the purple underneath. I don't know if you guys can see that. Purple underneath and like these green speckles colors. I think super, super cool. This one is, I have a couple of these around the house too, and I just love the way they look. Okay, last but not least, probably my absolute favorite and probably a favorite amongst most people that have Hoyas are Hoya Compacta. These are just my absolute favorite. I love them so much. They grow this curly shaped leaf. I have variegated versions of this too with white and pink, but I don't have it outside right now. The blooms are stunning. They're super hardy. The only thing is that you have to have patience with these guys just because they are slower growers. They're not gonna grow super fast like a normal Hoya Carnosa would. But they are just, they're so full and so beautiful. Love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. I'll be posting every single week. That's at least the goal. And if you have any questions, leave it down in the